Hi, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds. It's time for our latest adventure. Let's get exploring.
We recently had a 2-night staycation at Pop Century, and for the year 2025, on your check-in day at any Disney resort, you get complimentary access to one of the water parks. So we're headed to Typhoon Lagoon. If you're interested in one of their cabana or special location rentals, I suggest looking at that in advance. And if you really want a complimentary seat shady spot, I would get there right at Park Open. There are complimentary towels for guests to use, but the only place to pick those up is at the main gift shop at the front of the park.
We're coming back for you.
We arrived probably 45 minutes or so after the park opened, and all of the prime pool chair locations that had shade were gone. We actually ended up back by Typhoon Tilly's, the quick service. There was like a covered picnic area with picnic tables that we ended up using as our main base. As always, the first stop would be the lazy river. Each of the entrances and exits into the lazy river had these steps with the grab rail on them that went up to where you could park a mobility aid to help you get in and out of the lazy river if necessary. If you're looking to save a little money, you can bring in your own snacks and water bottles. You just cannot bring in a large, hard-sided cooler. All-day locker rentals were $10 for a small and $15 for a large. Lunchtime. The portions are large and perfect for sharing if you're looking to save a little money.
Told you we'd be back. Sarah picked a slide. We're going on Keel Hall Falls. Hopefully they'll let me take the GoPro.
Another pro tip, make sure you bring flip-flops or some sort of water shoes for walking around, as the ground was very warm.
Somehow I've ended up going backwards.
This is an example of one of the cabanas that are available for rent throughout the park. Typhoon Lagoon's wave pool is no joke, so make sure you're a strong swimmer before you go in. Migratory nerdy fact of the video. Typhoon Lagoon's wave pool holds 3 million gallons of water and creates a 6-foot tall wave every 90 seconds. And the way the pool bottom is designed, as it gets shallower, it actually amplifies the force of the waves all the way through to the end of the wave pool. And it's one of the largest wave pools in North America. They do sound a warning alarm before these very large waves start, but even in the shallow end at the entrance of the wave pool, the wave was strong enough to almost knock me over while standing up. No day at Disney is complete without a look at the gift shop. We ended up staying till about mid-afternoon before heading to our Disney resort to officially check in. It being an included perk on check-in day saves you between $65 and $75 per person as a ticket to get into the water park.
Alright, how was your day at Typhoon Lagoon?
Typhoon's fun.
Yeah. It's even more fun when you haven't paid for it.
Oh, that makes it the most fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like it had been years since I'd been there.
Yes. Double-digit years for
I
me.
think they added more slides and took away seating. Because I think even if we had gotten there on time, there's like no shady seating.
Yeah, unless you rent one of the umbrellas, and maybe that's their plan?
Maybe that's their plan.
Is it? Because I believe you can rent an umbrella that they'll put between your chairs. So you can have shade? Yeah, I'm thinking as we walked trying to find shade, there weren't a lot of places that were in shade, but the seats were taken. Mm-hmm. So I guess you would have to rent an umbrella. Or, since you haven't paid for the entry, if you're going on the check-in day of your hotel stay, like, maybe you take that money and put it towards the cabana or the seating or whatever. I don't know. We found what used to be a food seating area.
I think
or a group or
that
something.
used to be an area they would rent to groups. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's always been first come, first serve and they just groups know about it. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was like the back corner with like picnic tables and stuff. So that was perfect for us. We had lunch. We shared a entree. The portion was pretty big.
The platter.
It was like a platter of like fish and chips
and
chicken.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was huge. And we easily shared it. I think it was like $17.
Yeah, it was $17 or $18 for that, and then we got that, and then we got the mini donuts, and that was a good shareable portion. And there were places to fill up water bottles all throughout, so that was good. Or you could just get a cup of water, like they had the cups, and you could just get water. So you don't need to buy bottled water or bring that. So it was another cost saving. And then again, it's been double-digit years since I've been there, but you used to have to rent towels.
Yes. Or
so
bring your own towels.
Or bring your own towels if you didn't have your own towels. So that was a nice surprise for us. Except that the only place to get those towels is like the very front of the park where you come in. So
it's just not set up for it.
Right. So if you're at the very back of the park where we ended up sitting, we just used our one towel. And we had brought our own towels because we weren't expecting there to be towels. That's the only thing. I'm like, oh yay, I'm glad the towels were included, but it wasn't set up for like exchanging them for a dry towel halfway through the day. Mm-hmm. And I said this in the video, but you need some sort of flip-flop, croc, water shoe to walk. They do put the like mister, they try and keep the ground sort of wet to help with the hot in places, but it's not everywhere. And it is hard on the feet to walk. Like the slide we were doing, part of the walk was very warm, and then you could tell where people were waiting in line where the shade wasn't. There'd be like a huge gap of like, I'm here in line, giant gap, and then there was a line continued back there waiting for like the shade spot for your feet to open back up. But that you could have carried your, like, you could have worn flip-flops up to the top of the slide and then carried them down.
Oh, okay.
I saw people do that. Just like the only stipulation of me using the GoPro on the slide was I had to be holding onto the tube with one hand. So I don't think I could have had shoes and a GoPro.
Right.
Because I would have had to have shoes in one hand and then I hold on with the other hand.
But you can wear like water shoes on the slides?
Yeah. Or you have to hold them if they make you take, if they're not like ones that stay on well. But I would definitely recommend that because it was
especially
hot.
in the heat of summer. The sun just cooks everything.
Yeah. Including people, so wear sunscreen.
Yes. We saw some crispy critters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else from your...
The wave pool is...
Intense.
The Blizzard Beach also has a wave pool, but it's much calmer.
I don't know if they still do this. or it was a thing from a while ago, is you could go before the park opened and pay extra and take surfing lessons. That's how big the wave is in the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon.
Waves are crazy.
Right, so like you could take a surfing lesson on those waves. I don't know if they still do that. I remember that from when I was a kid.
They have at least 2 lifeguards on the wave pool.
There were 6 when we were there. There were 6 lifeguards that I saw. It was very busy.
They have lifeguards everywhere, but I feel like on the wave pool, those people probably get their workout.
They jumped in twice in the 10 minutes that we were there, so it was like
I think people underestimate.
4 high up vantage point and 2 in the water lifeguards. So no year limits.
Yeah. And they have a large variety of different slides and activities, but the lazy river is the best.
Yeah, we're not super slidesy people. Slidesy. Dana's not a slide person at all.
I'm a lazy river person. If you want to have like a beach experience without the waves, there's a beach where you can wade into the water towards the exit of that Crush Yeah. That's where I used to set up my chair, and now where I used to set up my chair, there is a slide. So, because I used to go to Typhoon like once a week. Now there's a slide there, but you can still, there's that beachy area where you can just walk into calm waters. It's still there.
Yeah, because even the like entry of the wave pool, when the big waves come, they make it all the way to that. So like we were in the shallow end, like I was sitting and my thighs were just barely under the water, and we stood up when the first big wave came, and it still knocked me around a little. So that's not a place for
I wouldn't leave your toddler unattended there. All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when all of our new videos drop.
Bye.
Bye.